Welcome back. Now in this video we're going to start working on our course outline, and you'll notice that we are using Google Slides. Now if you use Microsoft PowerPoint, that's going to be pretty much the same thing. If you want to import your PowerPoint presentation into Google Slides, perhaps you're going to have someone proofread it, or you're going to work on it with someone, you can do that by importing that presentation into Google. So we're going to start a new presentation. And then we're going to give this presentation a title. Now, one of the ways, before you think about how you're going to design the course or how you want it to appear, is to think about the content and what you actually want to teach someone. And you want to start by taking each of the individual steps and then creating at least one slide for all of those steps. So in this case, we're going to create several slides, and each of those slides will represent either one step or one video. Now what you want to do is you want to create one video for your introduction, another one for the conclusion, and then if you're going to have sections in your course, you're going to want to have at least one video introducing the section. So as you think about your content, you're going to want to think about how many sections is your content going to be. You should have one slide explaining that section and then one slide explaining each step within the section. So what we've done is we put in our introduction slide, put in our conclusion slide. So once we've outlined the course, we can determine then that each slide is going to represent one video. And so now what we want to do is we want to go back. So what we want to do is we want to go back and we want to write in a narration script that will also double as a PowerPoint slide. And basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to write in to the slide enough information to give an individual something to look at without writing everything that we're going to talk about during our presentation. What you want to try to do in Skillshare is you want to try to communicate one specific skill and idea. You can always go back and you can break up your course into several ideas, but you're trying to teach one concept for people to be able to do one thing. And so what you may want to do at this point is you may want to narrate at least one slide. Then you'll be able to tell exactly how long your course is going to be and whether or not you're going to need to break it up into several pieces, or if you have one that's going to be about the right length. And now once you have all of the slides that you're going to be doing, once you have your outline, you can either narrate it or you can talk between the points while the PowerPoint scrolls. In either case, but you want to use the outline communicating all of the information that you want to get across concisely. What you also want to think about is that all of these lessons should lead to your students being able to put something together, to do something that they can either display or that they can put together and post onto the site. In this case, there are probably several instances where an individual can actually take the content that you're looking at and then turn it into some kind of project. So we're going to be designing that project in the course creation video. Now if you want to redesign the look and you don't want to just use plain black and white and you want to do something that's going to be a consistent brand, you can do that. But the very first thing you want to be concerned about is the content, and that's what we've done in this video. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.